morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, March 22nd. It's 9 o'clock a.m. here in Ontario. And I just opened up my email and I got my invite to test the new MX Mix app, the new Behringer app. So I haven't downloaded it. I haven't done anything. We're going to have a first look at it together. Now, remember, this is a beta. It's either not going to work well or, hey, it might not work at all. This whole first initial release is supposed to be about testing connection. So we're gonna test the connection, see what happens. And we're gonna do that right now. Let's go. Here's the invite, and we're gonna view in test flight. Accept, install. This is a little exciting, I'm not gonna lie. I really hope that there's something interesting here, but who knows? Who knows what we're gonna see? Done, open. That was quick. Let's allow. Next. Oops, I should have read what that said. What to test? MVP features, so the models, connection and splash. Splash, scanning and discovery, manual connection, rescan, home screen, fader control, channel layer, main out, channel configuration, meters, input channel, mix bus, aux effects, in out, gate, gain, dynamic gain, common UI, app navigation. Oops. I really wanted to take a screenshot of that, but that's okay. Rescanning for consoles. There we go. That's a good scan so far. And here we are in the app. You know what I want to do is I want to open the software on my computer and see what we see, if anything. Okay, that's good. I'm just going to switch camera views here so you can see what I'm seeing. So here we go. You're seeing what I'm seeing, and I apologize for not having this, right into my system so you're watching a clean screen of the software, but I can't find the dongle for my iPad. So I'm just showing you everything really raw right now. But anyway, here's my iPad with the new app, and here's my software screen on my computer. So initially this is good. So, scanning worked. It found my software, my console right away. Oh, that's interesting. I actually kind of like that new smooth fade when you've got ganged faders. I don't know that really serves a proper function, but I like the look of it. Okay, so let's see what else we can do. Other channels. So far so good. Oops, that's just my fat fingers not being able to do stuff. Let's move this down just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Actually, maybe I'll just move this over here so you get a better look. So it looks like, it's not showing my additional faders. That's interesting. Oh no, I'm sorry, it is. I only have one aux fader. I forgot this is the 16, so I'm only seeing, this is my aux return, which is the playback channel for the USB, and my main out. Solo appears to, solo appears to work. Mute appears to work. That's good. Effects return channels, 1, 2, 3, 4, solo, mute. That's good. Bus 1 to 6. These are my actual buses, which we can't see here, unfortunately. Okay, so it's definitely doing my buses, and actually, why don't I open my utility? I think my buses are here. Yep, there they are. Solo, mute, solo works. That's good. DCAs. Do I have my DCAs on a utility? I do not, but let's just do this real quick. Let's unselect my effects. I don't need those. And there we go. We've got channel control. So it's kind of promising. Oops, you know what? Let's just test, test those solos and mutes, because why wouldn't we? Solo, mute seem to work. That's good. What else can we get into here? Let's go back to our channels. Oh, looks like we've got that's interesting. So we've got a solo clear button over here. I have to assume this is a, yep, that's a mute all, which is very handy. I like having something like that. Well, if it works, this could just be my fingers and my iPad not working. Oh, you know what? I was hoping it was a mute all, but I think it's literally just a mute clear. Yeah, that's all it is, mute clear. Can we get into the effects tab? We cannot. We can get into the meters. We can get into the meters. So the home tab and the meters appear to be functional. Effects, show, recorder, routing, and monitor are all grayed out. It looks like our RTA is grayed out here. Once we're in our meters, we've got channel, mix bus, aux, in and out. So can we make changes here? Yep. I'll try to do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. This is functional. Mix bus, same thing. So this is just the other way to control these sends. Aux returns. So you know what, I should put this back on main so we can see it happening on the software as well. So let me just go back to mix bus, which you won't see from there, but let me open my utility again. Oh, no, we don't. Oh, sorry, DCAs, not mix bus, you nerd. Okay, that's good. So we can control it all from this channel as well. That's actually nice having a dedicated screen for that. Effects returns. You can see it working both places. In and out. So these are just meters, which I don't have anything going right now, unfortunately. But I will test that later, and we'll have a look at that together later. But I just wanted to give you all a really quick first look at this. So we can actually disconnect from the console here if we want to. Let's see what happens. Yes, so that just brings us back to our connection screen. We go right back in. Oh, that's interesting. So, oh, we can choose the channel. We can do configurations, which I'm interested to see what happens here if we do this. Synth BD. So that's, oh, this is a quick configuration for the channel name and channel color. And we can invert. Can we change the name ourselves here? I'm sure you can see, hopefully you can see this changing. I don't know if you can see it properly, but basically right here, input. So in the channel label, hopefully you see it changing, but it's actually changing the name. So that's now Synth BD. It's now input. So it looks like this is just for quick names and for color. I think if you want to do custom names, you're going to have to do it through the software on on PC, at least for now anyway. Anything else we can choose? Oh, we can pan. That's a nice pan. I like that. What else can we look at? That doesn't do anything if I'm tapping. Sends to main. Out to cam bus 1. Bus 2. Oh, so this is just yet another way to control some bus functions. So you can see I'm actually controlling my bus to send to main. And if I actually open up bus 2, yeah, so this is a way to control your actual send to your bus and then your bus send level to your mains. So that button here brings up, hopefully you can see it, a little button with an ellipses, and that lets you choose which bus you are controlling signal level to. So you go back to main if you want your main screen. Seems to be holding connection. I'm gonna disconnect again, connect again. Yeah, so it's jumping right in. There's no hesitation. You know what? Let's close this. I'm going to open it again. I want to see it scan in real time. That was really quick. And we're back in, no hesitation. So initial looks, it looks like this is kind of stable for a first release. And hopefully we get the next release sooner rather than later. I believe the Android version was released today as well. They were supposed to be a week apart, I believe, but they actually didn't release this last week, which that's what we were told, and we just got it today. So maybe they held off so they could release both at the same time. Regardless, here's your first look. Let me know what you think in the comments. So that's it for today, folks. It was just a really quick look at this new MX Mix, was that what it was called? The MX Mix app for iPad to replace the currently non-functional original Mix app for the Behringer XR Mixer series. Remember, if you still need connection to your iPad and your XR Mixer right now and you've already upgraded to iOS 16 and it's not working, be sure to check out my video. You'll see links to it right now on how to get around the limitations of iOS 16 using VNC. It's a really stable way to do it. It's a really good way to do it. And it's for those of you who don't want to use Mixing Station. I know there's a bunch of you out there who just don't like the app for whatever reason, no judgment. But I've given you a workaround, so be sure to check that out if you need connection right now and you just can't wait for this new app to come out, because we don't know when the final release is going to be. I suspect it's going to be a while. They've got to take our feedback from these beta releases, incorporate that into working out bugs and figuring out what people like and don't like. So I think we're still a ways off. But again, anyway, that's it. So I hope you found this interesting and useful. Make sure you let me know in the comments what you thought, and I'll try to keep you as up to date as possible. Every time I get a new release, I'll do an initial look video like this, and we'll try to do some deeper dives once I get a little bit more time to look into this first release and see if there's any other bugs that pop up. But like, subscribe, share, do all the normal stuff. If you want to help us on Patreon, there's a link to it underneath me right now. We'll find the link in the description. And until we see you next time here on Quick and Easy Quickies, thanks for watching. Have a good one.